Integration in logical learning.
We are going to discuss about a beautiful chapter, environment. All the things that we see around us is a part of geography as well as environment. Class 7 prepared and presented by Barsha Goswami. What is environment? Where did the word came from? What are the components of environment? What are the types of environment? Natural environment, domains of natural environment, ecosystem and human environment. Today we are going to learn about all these things. Now, what is environment? Environment is our basic life support system. It provides the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the land where we live. It is a combination of natural and human-made resources. Whatever we see in our surroundings makes the environment. Example, rivers, trees, clothes, houses, books, and so on. So what is environmental geography? Environmental geography is the branch of geography that describes the spatial aspects of interactions between humans and the natural world. It requires an understanding of the dynamics of climatology, hydrology, biogeography, geology and geomorphology, as well as the ways in which human societies conceptualize the environment. Environment comes from a French word environner or environier. The meaning of the word is surrounding or neighborhood. We all know that the people or the person who stay beside our houses are known as neighborhood. There are three components of environment. Number one, natural components. Now what are these? The natural surroundings, all that we see around us, including air, water, land and living organisms, falls under this category. Second, human beings. It includes human and human related values and beliefs. For example, family, religion, education, background. This all follows under this category. Now what are human-made components? It includes the things which are made by human beings. For example, the things that we see around us. For example, the buildings, roads, parks, bridges, markets, etc. Did you all know that the World Environment Day is celebrated on 5th of June every year? Let's move on to the types of environment. There are two types, natural environment and human environment. Now what are natural environment? Land, water, air, plants and animals comprises the natural environment. Natural environment consists of these four domains: lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. I think we all know that lithosphere is the solid crust or the hard top layer of the earth where we live. Lithosphere is the domain that provides us forests, natural vegetation, lands for agriculture and human settlements. It is made up of rocks and minerals and covered by a thin layer of soil. Now the domain of water is referred to as hydrosphere. It comprises of the various sources of water like rivers, lakes, ponds, seas and oceans, etc. It is essential for all the living organisms. We all know that atmosphere is nothing but a thin layer of air that surrounds the earth. The gravitational force of the earth holds the atmosphere around it. It protects us from the harmful rays and the scorching heat of the sun. It consists of a number of gases, dust and water vapor. Now, doesn't we all know that the plant and the animal kingdom together make the biosphere or the living world? It is a narrow zone of the earth where the land, air and water interacts with each other to support life. These are the domains of the environment shown here through a picture. I hope you have all understood the video till now. Now we move on to the different types of natural environment. Natural environment refers to both biotic and abiotic conditions existing on the earth. Now what is biotic? The world of living organisms, example, plants and animals falls under this category. And what are abiotic? The world of non-living elements, example, water and soil. I think without the ecosystem, the chain of the interactions of the living organisms would never have been possible. And I hope you all know that too, that all the plants and animals and all the living beings depends on each other and on their immediate surroundings. As we need things from our surroundings in order to survive, so thus an ecosystem is a system formed by the interactions of all the living organisms with each other and with the environment where they live. All are linked with the transfer of energy and material. Let me brief you a little bit about the ecosystem more. An ecosystem, a term very often used in biology as well as geography, is a community of plants and animals interacting with each other in a given area and also with their non-living environments. Now, the non-living environments include water, weather, earth, sun, soil, climate, and atmosphere. The ecosystem relates to the way that all these different organisms live in close proximity to each other and how they interact with each other. For example, in an ecosystem where there are both rabbits and foxes, these two creatures are in a relationship where the fox eats the rabbit in order to survive. This relationship has a knock-on effect with the other creatures and plants that they live in the same or similar areas. For instance, the more the rabbits that foxes will eat, the more the plants may start to thrive because there are fewer rabbits to eat them. I think by now the topic ecosystem is clear to you all. Now, what is human environment? Human beings interact with the natural environment and modify it according to their need. So, the human environment refers to the artificial environment that is created by humans. It includes buildings, roads, cities, bridges, etc., as well as the society where the humans live in. Early humans adapted themselves to the natural environment and put in the era of modernization we make things of our need. This is how the human beings modify the natural environment. Thank you for watching this video.